Hello everyone, welcome to Sixthgod's Redemption arc. I think 2 episodes ago I mentioned that the record on this account is not the greatest, and we have to work quite hard to become a 9 den. So, we'll see how it goes. So, let's see. Pretty standard opening. The jump is less common, I think. Push and then knight's move. Okay, so extended, which means I kind of have to play the push and cut, which I think is pretty standard here. Guess we'll just do the same as if black played knight's move. I mean, it's pretty similar. It's hard to say which type is better. So with the low approach Kosumi, this happens just so frequently nowadays. So many people like to play it. Now the Atari is pretty big, but since it's a start point, it's not very ideal. But still big. And Kosumi here is probably pretty big too. Yeah, we'll see what my opponent does. Wow, huh. A very this is probably surprising, I think. Definitely not. I definitely didn't expect my opponent to play this. Okay. So if he plays again, would he jump down? Or what? I don't really want to extend though. But Tanuki is perhaps... We'll just respond to this first and see... I mean, yeah. I guess we'll just... I don't know if that's beneficial for black. Could be. Feels like a very AI move, though. Very high reduction move. Interesting. So last corner, we'll do it. Large knight. Large knight corner is also relatively unusual. Very creative player, I think. So I think he's going to just let me capture then. On double hane, okay. Then this Atari, the value of this move has decreased. Okay, then I kind of want a pincer or something. Because right now if I captured here, then this exchange would be good for black. I guess we'll just pincer. Pretty classic move, but I think it should work. So after the pincer, if he defends this side, it's not. I don't think it's that bad for white. I think I can accept that. I'll just capture this. Yeah, I guess going all around, I'm still capturing the other side. Or should I jump? I guess I'll just capture. It just feels more like it feels more complete with one move. If I jump here, there's still ways to live. So that's probably less efficient. The next move I'm thinking of capping, but probably black will play a move here, so in that case I might reduce to a short hit or something. Interesting. I feel like I'm probably going to cut now since I have that stone. So I feel like this is a decent weakness. Interesting. There's a ladder breaker. But this side is bigger, I think. In my opinion, at least. It's bigger. And then... Is extending that big? Maybe, maybe not. I think probably the more balanced move is to do a shoulder hit right now. We'll just do a shoulder hit right now. I don't really want to play... Maybe I should do this. It's probably beneficial for white if black answers directly. So he pincered me, which means I probably shouldn't do that anymore. I probably should have left some time for myself. It's really hard to commentate with these games. It needs... I need to get used to this. I feel like attaching, actually. There should be something to be gained up top. That's my intuition. I'm not sure how accurate that is, though. But there should be. These two moves are quite big because I pretty much defeated these two stones. So basically I spent one move up over here. But of course, black also gained, so it's maybe more or less an even trade. Huh, he pulls back. Simple move then? I kind of want to block and jump. But also, that might be a little bit heavy. So I'm not really sure about that one. Although I feel like this is the better direction. Like I'm still expanding. Atari now is decently big. It's a pretty big move now. But then if black Ataris, I probably will answer. This side is very big as well. So I'm not really sure yet what to do. Nice move. I think I will attach still. If I block here, black will have a sentient move over near this area, which I don't really want. But then again, if he plays here now, it's probably still Sente. Yeah, I'm not sure. Of course, the main thing is about expanding the Moyo now, since we have a lot of strength in the center. It's pretty much ignoring my expansion so far. Alright. He's probably going to play Knight's move, though. I'm not sure about this exchange, but I'm going to play on this side anyway. I feel like white is getting more in the center. Wow, I don't think he even spent that much time thinking about that move. So he must have thought of that already. Interesting. What if I just fight this? I have so many stones, I gotta fight something, so I feel like this is a good place to start it. This move feels a little deep, so I mean, even if I don't kill it, it's not too bad because I should develop some influence here, which will naturally reduce black on the right side. So it feels like it should be okay. What is this move doing? I'm not sure about this move. Definitely I have to prevent the attachment. So we just do that. I don't think I have an obvious weakness. Push. I feel like attaring here. So I'm looking at a trade variation right now. Maybe I should go with that actually. This way, black can probably escape. We'll have to see how well black escapes. It's not just a matter of whether he can or not anymore. A lot of reading now. This doesn't feel right. Connected. He's still trying to live inside, it seems. Just capture first. It is beneficial for reducing the right. Okay. I need to prevent the connection though. I can't let him connect back. Because if he connects back, I'm gonna have some weaknesses in the middle. But it looks like that's not something he's trying to do. Doesn't look that easy to live. But of course, killing is a big risk. So I'm going to have to evaluate this well. Now, this move is kind of doing two things at the same time. It's threatening his eye space as well as indirectly preventing him from connecting. Okay. Well, I have this move, Sente, now. So I can fix the middle. I'm not sure if that's too reserved or not, actually, but we just have to play it by ear. At this point, connecting back is borderline impossible, so I don't have to worry about that because this move is Sente, where my mouse is, and okay. So if he tries to connect back, there will be some problems. Okay, I think I'll just descend first. I'm playing a little soft in this game. It's a little difficult to transition from 3 to 8, but I'll see what I can do to cope. Yeah. So at this point, I have a relatively secure. Huh? He extended, but if I do this move, it's Sente. And because I can attach, and then this group doesn't feel alive. Right now, this knight's move is huge. It's such a big move. Okay, so I split him off. Do you have a weakness? It looks like I might. But even now, though, even if he lives, I'd be okay because all my groups are strong. And okay, he reduced this left side, but I kept the middle. And as long as I take Sente, it should be a decent game for me, at the very least. What's this attachment mean? I don't really understand this, but I might be missing something. So he has this tiger's mouth. That's pretty much Sente. And he's gonna try and get Sente here, probably. Very difficult read, actually. I haven't fully looked at all the variations here. There's also something with the push. Whether or not white can let black go in, but that is another story. The main story is with this side here, this group. So of course I can't let black connect back. The good thing about descending is that when I turn, it's pretty much center. Or else I could descend and capture the 4 stones. It's definitely not center now, but a huge end game. Okay, so the question still is this group alive or not? Whoa. What? What's this doing? What? I don't see what he's trying to do here. If I just turn now, isn't black in deep trouble? He's also giving me a lot of territory along the way. And he can't really capture my 2 stones yet because I can jump. This cut in the middle doesn't work yet because I can descend. Yeah, so when I descend and jump, I'm misreading something. Oh, okay, so he has a lot of liberties, that's true. When I descend, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have more than that though. Is this some kind of sacrifice? Sacrificing the corner for something? Okay, I probably shouldn't have jumped. I was looking at something else. Getting a little greedy, actually. So when I descend, he has 1, throw in. He has 1. When I descend, after I descend, he has 1, throw in 2, 3. Well, the good thing is, even after I jump, he can't really reduce my liberties directly, so he has to push. So I can still descend. Even though I lost a little bit with that exchange, it should be fine. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When I descend, he has 1. Throw in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that should be good. That should be good. I mean, if its corner's dead, then That's gotta be game over. Because I kept most of my territory, and yeah, so all he did was live this. It was a little big turn. It was a big turning point because I was, yeah. So that's a good exchange to do before reducing liberties. Yeah, it was a pretty big turning point for this game. That could have ended up pretty badly if Black can get this somehow to be a direct ko, because he would be able to live his group as well as gain somewhere else. Wait, I can connect. I think he should have wedged or something. Yep, so I won by 1 liberty. Just managed to capture the group. Which was a bad example because I was really relying on instinct here. I didn't really read out this liberty range. I kind of assumed that when I descend and jumped, I had so many liberties on the outside that I would automatically be able to win. But in reality, you should obviously read this out. Okay. I was looking at this cut, but since I played this move already, that should be no problem. Yeah, I wasn't able to get the knight's move here, though, and he also probably will get the first move on the right side. But none of that really matters because we just sniped the corner. Okay. Alright, so we got the win. Pretty fast game, I think. Very interesting fight in the lower left. Unfortunately, can't see a lot of the comments. They just kind of appear as blank, so I'm sorry if you're commenting on the game. Maybe it's just some Fox glitch. Yeah, I think the opening was interesting. Nothing too much was going on. Probably here, though, if I were Black, I'd probably just Atari first and capture. I was thinking something like that. Atari capture and then jump back. It's very hard for White to cut this now. And as long as this connects back, it should be a long game. There's going to be a big endgame battle in terms of seeing what's big or not. And for a game like this, it's very hard. The center here is very unsettled. Also the right side. I still haven't decided whether I should continue on the right. Probably something on the right side. I was thinking just blocking now. Probably close game, I think. Yeah, I think it's going to be a close game. I'm not sure about earlier. I'm not sure about my extend, but it felt like a big move, even though Black would take this. But yeah, it's hard to say with these kind of uncertain moves. I want to see if I know this opponent. He said hi, so I'm not sure. My opponent is a pretty solid again, I think. But anyway, yeah, interesting game. I think I benefited from this exchange in the middle, though, but that's kind of instinct as well. So it's kind of hard to say, kind of hard to comment about a lot of these things because things are very unsettled. So it's hard to say. But yeah, pretty interesting game. I think I should get more games like this. It's kind of how my games usually go. So it's nice to have a game like this once in a while, you know. But anyway, interesting. I don't think I actually know my opponent in person. But anyway, he's pretty strong, I think. He held up very well. Although the center, I felt like I did get the advantage here at some point. Yeah, these center games are always hard. It relies on a lot of judgment and intuition, mostly intuition, because obviously you can't like read everything unless you're Koje or something, or AlphaGo. Anyway, good game. Let's draw the next opening. Let's go. Just still be a 2. Five. Okay. All right. So unorthodox. Let's go. Hope you enjoyed the episode. In the next episode, we'll begin with the unorthodox account. And I know a lot of you guys have been really enjoying the Sixthgod progress. And the good news is, in the near future, we'll have a lot of accounts up there from here in. I'll see you then.